Welcome to All In with Bryan Weatherford. We're doing our little pre-show segment, a little warm-up here.
As you may have noticed, we're in the magic. See, we've got the magic table here. Got the magic man right here, Doc Grimes. Doc, welcome.
Good to see you.
We're going to see more of you here in a little bit, but you got the table all set up and good to go and everything.
Hey,
so,
Bryan,
yes.
let me ask you something.
Yeah.
We're both old enough to make our own decisions.
Yes, sir. I think as long as my wife lets me.
Now, church people call it free will.
Free will.
Been arguing about it a long time.
Right? Free will.
Who am I? But when you think about it, you got philosophers, you got psychologists, you got family therapists, you got some mighty fine used car. But I mean, who needs them, right?
Nobody.
Because if we want to sleep a little later in the morning, that's our choice, right?
Amen. Yeah.
Just reach in and to tell you what, I believe we're going to make all of our decisions right down to which M&M we're going to eat last. So open up the bag.
It's a bag of M&Ms. I can see them.
For freshness and flavor there.
Yeah. All right.
And take out one of each color.
Well, we're stuck in another bag.
That's all right.
Can I open this bag as well?
Sure. Take out one of each.
All right, one of each.
Just park it on the tarmac there.
Okay, one of each. Here we go.
Should be 6 different colors there.
Let me get started here. Look at that.
Look at that now. Look at that.
That's a pro right there. 5. What am I missing? This one right here.
There you go.
How about that?
Now, before we go any further, I didn't tell you to take that particular brown one or that particular green one.
No,
I just traded it.
No, I like those.
Good to go?
Those look good, yeah.
Now, you line them up in a straight line. That tells me that you are a gentleman of some distinction and style.
Somewhat, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to change the order in any way?
No, I'm going to stay just like that.
Separate out from the lineup any 3 of them. Just pull any 3 aside.
All right, we'll go this one, this one.
And you can change your mind about those if you want
to.
Nope,
those 3. I want them out.
Well, you're about to see why this is fast becoming my favorite effect.
Oh, I pulled the ones you wanted. What are the chances? All right.
We're down to 3.
Down to 3. I see them.
Won't you? Now, remember the old saying, M&M's melt in your mouth, not in
your hand.
hand.
Yeah.
But I'm going to look away. You pick up 2 of them, just hold them in your hand. Don't eat them.
All right, just put them in my hand and hold them.
You got them?
Got them.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to trade?
No.
This trick keeps going my way.
You're winning. I like this. Okay.
We're down to 2.
2.
With your kind permission, please give me 1.
One of them. All right, we'll hand you one. Right there.
Would you like to trade?
No, sir. That green one's all for you.
Oh, my goodness.
Your favorite, no doubt.
That's a fresh one.
Oh, good. Okay.
We're down to 1.
1 left.
Park it.
Park it right here on the table.
In that bag, which has been sitting there the whole time, there's a little piece of paper.
Yes.
In that bag, take out the paper.
Right here?
And for the entertainment pleasure of each of us and our audience, open it up and read it out loud.
All right. Piece of paper says, when all the other M&Ms are gone, the only one left will be the blue one.
Whoa.
Whoa. And there it is. Outstanding.
Bryan,
all right, Doc.
So much for free will.
Let me ask you, that was good stuff, but there's a lot of good places to see magic here in the area. I'm sure you've been
Magic is alive and well in
all over the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
We have 2 magic clubs in Fort Worth.
Right.
We have the Dallas Magic Clubs in Dallas. We have the Alliance of Illusionists in Fort Worth, and we have the Fort Worth Magicians Club.
Goodness.
Created in 1941. Old. So people who are interested in magic are welcome to come as guests, and if they decide they want to join, that's fine. We would love to have them. It helps to build the profession, build the art form. Now we also have national associations. We have the Society of American Magicians,
right?
The oldest and largest society of magicians in the world.
SAM.
It's the SAM, founded by Houdini and Company. In
yes.
fact, Houdini was our first president. Then we also have, that came along later, the International Brotherhood of Magicians. And then throughout North Texas, we have little pockets that meet informally, different nights of the week to work on performance. We have the Mid-Cities Magic Circle, where people come just to kind of hone up and build their performance skills. So magic is really alive and well.
Yes, it is.
In fact, we have in Dallas-Fort Worth the 2013 president of the Society of American Magicians.
The big
Dal
one.
Sanders,
Dal's been on the show a time or 2.
Yes, he has.
Yes.
And it's
great guy.
Kind of neat to share his
right here
his
in our area. Well,
he makes us all look good.
Well, I tell you what, Doc, you made this look real good, and we're looking forward to seeing more from you today. This is outstanding, and there's a big bunch of magicians around here, and a lot of places to see them as well. But today we've got one of the better ones, Doc Grimes, right here on our show to be here with you on All In.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Pleasure.
Enjoy the rest of those M&Ms. I'm not touching them.
It's going to happen.
Kind of freaks me out just a little bit. Okay, folks, we'll be right back. Thank you.
Thank you.
Hey, folks, welcome back to All In. Check it out. We're in our magic studio today, and as we always like to say, you can't have a magic studio without a magician. And today we're honored to have this man, Doc Grimes. Can I call you Doc? Is that okay?
Please do, Brian. Thank you very much.
Doc Grimes has been doing magic a long time. We're going to get into that just a little bit, but one thing he's been doing almost as long as magic is education. You're an English professor.
I'm an English professor. 52 years. You know what that means?
No, sir.
I'm old.
Well, I'm old too, but I'm not. I could not be teaching no English at all. So you do that here in the area?
I do. I teach at Mountain View College in the Dallas County Community College District. Yeah.
The whole 52 years?
The whole, well, 47 years.
Yeah.
Sitting in the same office for 47 years.
Isn't that something? Good for you.
It's a good gig.
So same stapler, everything?
Same stapler.
Got it all going. All right, so you did that, but even prior to that, you got into magic.
Oh, my gosh. Like so many kids, Brian, I got hooked on magic at an early age. There's Queens Elementary School, school cafeteria, school magician, and at some point, his beautiful assistant was reclining on a board, right?
Right.
He covered her with a sheet, and all of a sudden, she and that board started to rise. It got right up under the valance, you know, that curtain across.
Oh, yeah.
And he pulled the sheet off, gone.
And you said,
oh, my goodness. And then she came running in, you see, through the back of the cafetorium there, and everybody stood up and applauded. And I thought, my goodness. And then it was maybe 2 or 3 years later, Mark Wilson.
So Mark Wilson,
and Nani Darnell, they grew up right here in Oak Cliff.
Yeah, so I've forgotten that.
He went to Sunset High School.
Yeah, Bison.
Bison. And he started doing magic at Magic Land at the age of 13. And went on to SMU, paid his way through SMU.
Magic.
You can't do that anymore.
No, you can do it with an 85-mile-an-hour fastball if you're a lefty.
There you go. A magic of its own kind. But anyway, he started the Mark Wilson business with his wife, and my sister and I we used to watch him on Sundays, 4:30 to 5, live television program in Houston. And when I saw that beautiful Nani Darnell pop up out of that dollhouse illusion, I said, man,
I'm in.
I got to get me one of those.
So,
and I wasn't thinking dollhouse.
No, I hear you. Well,
and Brian,
did you?
I did.
You got one? Good for you.
Married to her for 53 years.
That is outstanding. Yeah. Well, congratulations just on
that
part. That's awesome. Okay, so let me ask you this, and you're talking about the big illusions and stuff, but you can do close-up stuff as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
So what's the attraction people even have with magic? You know, why are people, because I'm one of them. I'm real attracted to magic and to magicians.
Well, thank you very much. There's something appealing about magic that's deep in our psyche. There's been a lot of studies and work on it. But if you look back through history, every culture, every civilization has had its magician. Seneca, the younger, lived in the 1st century A.D., about the time of Christ. And in his chronicle, he recalls watching a street magician performing the cups and balls.
Oh, wow.
So it dates back a long, long time. And I think, Bob Neal in his essay on magic, probably the single finest general theory of magic that's ever been published, says we're all magicians.
We're all magicians.
I'm a magician. You are a magician. We're all illusionists.
Right.
And we live in our little world and work in our little world of tricky boxes, and we step out of one into another, sort of like one old boy said, the only way to get out of one inside is to have another one, you see.
Yeah, exactly.
And but it all starts with the imagination. Our highway system out here, well, that was somebody's idea at first, Magic comes from the imagination. But I think as a performing art is very much like clowning or, political cartooning.
Right.
I guess surrealism. When I was a kid, I'd go to the circus. And I love the animals, but I was crazy about the clowns.
Okay.
Clowns have a different meaning now, but I couldn't wait they come rolling out of that little car, and with the big hats and big feet.
And they just keep coming.
And keep coming, and we would laugh and laugh because we knew that wasn't natural. That was strange. Political cartoons. The cartoonist exaggerates features of the politician, and we laugh because it's distorted, and we know that that's not real.
Right.
But surrealism, I think, is even closer to magic. They take a picture or paint a picture. It has natural objects in it for the most part, but there's one little element that's quirky or out of place, and it shocks us. It makes us think, well, wait a minute, that's not the way the world is. And that's what magic does. When it's performed well, you have that experience of, no way, mind-blowing. Yeah. And I think what that does is throw us back into a questioning on what reality really is. And I'd like to show you.
Oh, I'd love to see something, yeah. Please.
So we'll go into a little routine.
Let's do it.
All right.
Okay. I want to say you're going to do it, and I'm going to watch.
Well, this is
maybe I can help. I'm here for you, Doc.
You know, Bryan, now magic, I think, is most effective when the performer is being the assistant to the real magician.
Okay.
So a while ago I said we're all magicians. And you're going to be the magician for this effect. Now, this is an old shamanic piece of ritual magic that is just outstanding. Now, notice that I'm making in a little matrix here, a little arrangement of rocks.
Right.
And if you look at it, if I counted it right, we've got, count them with me, we've got, should have 5 on each side. Is that right?
Five,
not a 10.
10, yeah, I've got 10
you got
over
10?
here.
Okay. Now,
you got 9 on this side over here.
We got 9?
4,
3,
6,
4.
7, 10. You're right.
We got
you're
10.
Right. You're
All
in.
right, very good. Now, what's going to happen is this. You're going to take a rock out of the middle.
Okay.
And you're going to place it to one side or the other. Okay? Which is going to make that row 11.
Yeah.
And then to correct it, you can move one rock from here to here, or from here to here, depending on which row you place it in. So take one out of the middle.
I'll take this one here.
And place it to any side you wish.
I'm going to go right next to this one.
That's good.
Is that what I do?
That's fine. Now notice that gives you 11. 3 and 2 are 5, 6, 7, and 4 are 11.
Yeah, yeah.
So to restore that row to 10, you can slide one from here to here, or from here to here. It's your choice.
Well, this is closer here, but
just slide it down.
So I'll have
That's
2
good.
here.
That's fine.
Okay.
Now see, that restores that row to 10. 3 and 2 are 5 and 5 are but look what's happened. You've lost one. Because while you have 10 here, you still have 3 and 2 are 5 and 5 are 10, 3 and 2 are 5, 6 and 4 are 10, 2, 4, 6, 7 and 3. You've lost one.
I lost a rock. Well, I've lost rocks before, Doc. It'll probably happen again, but
well, it's going to happen right now.
I'm perplexed.
Take another one out of the middle.
Here.
Move it to a different side.
I'm putting it back up. Oh, different. I'm going to go
ahead.
That's
fine. Okay.
2.
Now that gives us 11. To restore that row to 10, you can move one from here to here, or 11. From here to here. It's your choice.
Okay, that's 11. So I'm going to put this one back over here.
No, just put it on. Just slide it down.
Slide it over one. Gotcha.
Now see, that restores that row to 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Yeah.
But now you've lost 2 rocks. Because while you have 10 here, you still have 10 here, 10 over here, and 3, 4, 6, 8, 10 over here.
Huh.
In fact, you can take each rock from the middle, move it to a different side, make the correction as you go, and something really strange happens. All of the rocks you see disappear out of the middle. They're all gone, and you're left with 3 and 3 are 6, 8, 10, 2 and 3 are 5 and 5 are 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Yeah.
They're gone.
They're gone. I'm pretty good, Doc. I'm better than I thought. That's awesome.
Isn't that incredible?
That is amazing.
And that's as close to magic in the natural world as you're ever going to get.
I think that's pretty magic. Our studio audience looks mind-boggled as well. So it's not just me.
No, that's Stuart. He always looks like
that. Wow. Okay. Well, that's very impressive.
Isn't that great? Now,
didn't drop any. Okay. We got a couple minutes left here. I don't know if we want to do something else. I mean, is there a big difference? Well, maybe we'll get into this later, but is there a big difference between, say, a con man and a magician?
You really want to know?
Yeah, I'm curious.
Well,
I feel like I just got I didn't lose any money. I want to get that on the record. Okay. No money exchanged hands. Thank goodness.
Well, the magician tells you that he's going to misdirect you.
Yeah.
And then just fools the pants off of you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. The con man asks for your vote. I heard that.
Asks for your vote.
Asks for your vote, right?
What's the con man do?
The con man tells you he's going to. Well, he doesn't tell you anything. He just deceives you and takes your money.
He just does it. Okay.
And that's the difference.
Brian, where'd your pants go?
Well, oh my! Let's go on record right now that once again you've established I prefer magicians to con men.
All right. Very good.
This is Doc, everybody. I mean, it's just he's a magical professor.
You're very, very kind.
Or maybe you're a well-educated magician. I'm not sure which way you roll on that, but
well, you know who I am. You are looking at the son of a Midway junkie.
Son of a Midway junkie. We're going to be. Well, hang on a minute. This sounds like a good story to get into. I might want to just vamp here for just a second. Okay, I want to come back because I spent a lot of time on Midways myself, but my dad didn't. So we're going to be back right here with Doc Grimes, folks. Right. You saw this one. We're going to learn more about his life as growing up as a son of a Midway junkie. See you soon. Hey folks, today once again we're all into magic here on the show, and we're glad that you're all in with us. And we got dazzled the last. I'm going dazzled. I know you're an English professor. I do not want to play Scrabble with you.
Okay.
But we are dazzled here. By the way, Z's are a lot of points in Scrabble. So Doc showed us something in the last segment that I'm going to have to go back and watch. Okay, I can do that because it's my show. But when last we left you, you were telling us that you were the son of a Midway junkie.
Oh yeah.
I got to hear, enlighten me.
We grew up in Pasadena.
Okay.
And I'm not talking about South Hollywood.
Right.
I'm talking about the low-rent side of Houston.
You're in Gillies land.
There you go.
Yeah.
My dad would take my sister and me every summer to the Midway, to the, they'd put up these little carnivals, street carnivals,
Absolutely.
My sister and I'd be riding the whirly cups. He'd be over on the Midway pitching nickels.
Uh-huh.
He never won a dime.
Oops.
He always put us in the poorhouse for about a week after the carnival would come to town.
No more carnival.
My mother would just give him. Anyway, I always swore, Brian, years after he passed, that someday I would go to a carnival, and if I couldn't make more than a nickel over what I lost, I'd dedicate it to the memory of my daddy.
Okay.
And I never went to one until about, maybe 2 years ago. One of them came over here off the highway. And I waited till midweek so the pressure would be off. I didn't want as much competition.
Mm-hmm.
But they didn't have a Midway. And so I thought, this isn't going anywhere. But I saw the old Ferris wheel operator, and he was over counting out his money, shutting down his ride, I must have spooked him. I walked up to him. He turned around and said, "What you want, boy?" I said, "Well, fella, where's the game?" He said, "What'd you say?" I said, "Where's the game? I want to make a little money." He said, "Boy, let me tell you something. There's city ordinances against that. You just best move on." I said, "Well, I didn't mean to insinuate anything. I'm walking off." I get, 5 feet? He said, wait just a minute. He said, "Now you come on back here." He said, "Now there ain't no game." He said, "I'll tell you straight up, but I got a little something you might want to take a look, see." Uh-oh. I knew the game was on.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd humor the old man. I walked back over there. He said, "Well, truth be told," he said, "I ain't played with a full deck in over 30 years. And from the smell on him, I could no better truth were ever spoken, But he reached into his pocket. He said, "But I got a little piece of the deck if you want to take a look-see." So he stood up with this little deck of cards here. He said, "I got me 3 cards." He said, "Now I got me a 2. He said, "I got the ace, I got the 3.
Right.
And he turned them over, you see. And when he did, I thought, man, that's 3-card money. He's not going to pull that old shine on me. I said, "Fella, that's a gimp deck, and you know it." He said, "What'd you say, boy?" He said, "I got me a 3. He says, "I got me the ace." He says, "I got me the 2. He said, "You in, you out." I said, "Well, I guess I'm in." I said, "What's the game?" He said, "Well, you want to play for the ace." Boy, that's a money card. And he showed me the 3 and the 2. He said, "Now just make sure we're on the same planet, boy." He said, "You show me how ace." I said, "Look, fella, you turn the 2, you turn the 3, that's the ace." He said, "Boy," he said, "I don't think you know nothing about cards. Boy, that ace slipped over here in the sinkhole." He said, "I got that 2 back here in the Waxahachie." He said, "I don't think you know nothing about cards." I said, "Wait just a minute, fella." I said, "I think I see what's coming down." So I reached in my pocket. I laid a little loose change on it. He looks at that kind of askance, He said, "Well, that ain't very much, but I guess it's enough to get us started." So he shuffled them all up like shuffling 3 cards is going to mean anything. He squared them all up. He said, "Now, boy, what did I tell you? 3 cards. Now, I'm going to park that ace in center court." He said, "I'm going to put the 3 on the east coast, the 2 on the west. You think you can follow that?" I said, "I think I got it." I said, "But, fella, I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not taking money from an old man tonight." He said, "Boy, I've never lost a dime on this game. I ain't losing my first nickel tonight. Just show me the ace." I said, "It's in the middle, you old fool." He said, "Boy, you ain't learned nothing." He said, "That ace has slipped back over here in the suburbs." He said, "I got that 2 back over here in the Waxahachie." He scooped up my money and he walked. I said, "Fella, aren't you going to give me a chance to even break even?" He said, "Son, I don't know you a dime." I said, "Look, fella, I teach English over here at the community college. I'm not a wealthy man, So I reached to pull out 2 or 3 bills, you know. He's walking away. He could smell that money. He whipped back around. He saw that money. He comes sidling back over, you know. He said, well, you know, I'm a fair sort of man. So he shuffled them all up again like shuffling 3 cards is going to mean anything. Squared them all up, spread them for the last time. He said, now, boy, look, I'm going to do you the biggest favor. I'm going to plant 1 card in the middle, face down. It's going to be the through. He said, I'm going to hold the 2 and the A's. You got that? I said, I got it. He said, all right. And he does some kind of mumble jumble over the, he never touched that card, right?
Right.
He said, boy, where's the 2? I said, it's in your hand. He said, that's right. He said, where's the ace? I said, it's in your other hand, you old fool. He said, you ain't learned nothing, boy. That ace is back down here in the sinkhole. He said, I'm going to take that money. He says, I'm going to tell you something else, college boy. You ain't a shade a day brighter than your old man was 35 years ago. Last time I scanned him in Pasadena, Texas. Bryan, that's my story. I'm sticking with it.
I love that story, Doc. Wow. Doc Grimes, everybody. He's a generational guy. That was something else.
Now, the con, you ask about the con.
Yeah, between a con and a magician. Yeah.
Well, think of the word conjurer.
Conjurer.
That's another word for the magician. You
Right.
got that con on the first of it. And I brought something that I thought you might like to see. If the camera can pick this up.
Bring it over.
Bring it over. All right.
Do you want me to hold it? You need your hands?
Oh, no, this is fine.
Okay.
This is a very famous painting called The Conjurer, created back about 1520 by Hieronymus Bosch, Netherlands, a Dutch painter.
A Dutch painter, okay.
And it shows the magician over here performing the cup and ball routine
that
we
love
talked
that
about
one.
earlier.
Yeah.
Now you can see the audience is so transfixed that they're not watching his scam
His
artist
helper
over
down
here. He's stealing a purse over here, another one's over here stealing a necklace, you see.
Oh, yeah.
So there's always been this sort of relationship in people's imagination but about the magician and the con, you see.
Some people, yes.
Well, would you like to see the oldest trick in the world?
Yes, sir.
Here I am.
There you are, the oldest trick in the world.
You know, I'd lay that line out there 20 years ago. People would look at me and they'd just say, what a pity.
But now they go with it. Well, I got 2 minutes left. What can you show me here in 2 minutes?
I'll tell you what. This is a little trick that's done with these little cups, you see.
Right.
Now, you can use big glasses, but I use these little cups.
Okay.
Now, there's cup 1, 2, and 3. Now, I prefer to use a very magic wand. You can smile if you want to, but see, that's how you get the 3 little balls.
Oh, there they are.
Now, there's ball 1, ball 2, and ball 3. Got to watch them.
Okay.
Because they move around. Each ball gets a little cup of its own here.
Right.
Now, which one would you like me to use? Number 1, 2, or 3, or 1, 2, and 3? I don't care.
2.
Number 2. I'm going to clean off my old man Walgreens glasses here.
Okay.
I refuse to wear glasses. I can't buy 3 in a package. You'll understand that. Dig him out of here. Now, where do you want me to put him? Over here or over here?
Put it in this one right
All right, here he
right
goes.
next to me.
Did you see him go?
Well,
he just got up and went.
There he went.
And people say, Grimes, it's magnet. See, they always go for magnets. Well, see, Bryan, that's a magnet.
That is a magnet.
This is just a little ball. You can examine him if you think you will. Just put him back
okay.
over there.
It looked like a ball.
Just messing with you there.
Okay.
I'm going to dig him out again here. Got him. I'm going to walk him over here. Here he goes. Did you see him go?
Well,
he just got up and went.
There he went, right there. Okay.
Now, they'll actually go through solid brass. I have no idea how.
Yeah.
And at the age of 74, I just really don't care why.
We got a minute.
But I could show you. Here we go.
Through the brass.
Just drop him. Here he goes. And he goes right through.
Oh, went right
now watch him here.
Yeah.
This one goes right over here, and he's gone. See, you got to watch him. Be careful now.
Yeah.
Right over here, and he's gone. Just like that. This one goes right over here. What? No, he's right there. People
there he is,
so
right there in your
suspicious.
hand. Okay.
Take the very magic wand.
All right.
Now just tap one, any one you want. Did you see what happened?
No.
Well, he comes right back. You know why he comes back?
Because I'm a magician.
You can't keep the ball away from the cup. Tap the other one over here.
Right here?
Yeah, this. Did you see what happened?
I know,
Same
but
song,
I can guess.
second verse. You know why it comes back?
Why?
You can't keep the ball away from the cup. Tap the last one.
I tell you
now
what.
wait a minute. I see somebody beat him all up.
All right.
Tiny little tap will do.
We're gonna
Right
get
there.
you going right
Thank
now.
you.
So
And it comes back. Now, you know why it comes back? He's family.
All right. Well, we all come back to family, and Doc Grimes.
Yeah, there you
You're
go,
now
right
a part of the
there.
All In family.
Ah!
They got even bigger, folks. Hope you caught that last one. Outstanding. Thank you so
All
much.
right. Thank you, sir.
Thanks for being with us on
right.
All In.
Thank you.